Hey guys, welcome to your reading workshop. Okay, we are going to continue on with talking about story elements when we read or listen to a story. Yesterday we talked about setting. Remember, setting is where are they? Where are the characters in the story? Does the setting change in the story? What time of day is it, and what is the weather like? So in short, a setting is where and when the story takes place. Okay, so we talked about that yesterday. Today, we're going to talk about main events or big events in a story. So this is what we're looking for when we listen to the story today. These are the things we are looking for. The big things that happen. The big things that happen, okay? Sometimes in a story, there might only be one big thing. Sometimes in a story, there might be more than one big thing that happens, alrighty? The big things that happen. Big things in the story that teach the characters a lesson, okay? What are some things in the story that are big events that the characters can learn from, okay? And big things that change the story. Okay, we're looking for events that happen that either make the characters sad and it changes the story that way, or make the characters happy and it changes the story that way. Okay, so I'm going to read this story to you again, The Goose and the Golden Egg. And then we're going to pull out the big things that happen in this story. So all you have to do right now is just listen. Okay, The Goose and the Egg. Long ago, there was a poor man who owned a small farm. He had just one animal, a goose. The farmer visited the goose one day and found something wonderful. The goose had laid a shiny golden egg. "My sweet goose, may I have your golden egg?" the farmer asked kindly. "What's mine is yours," the goose said with a warm smile. The farmer collected the egg and took it to the market to sell. He was able to feed his family for a whole week with the money that he got from the egg. Each day, the goose would lay a new golden egg and happily give the egg to the farmer. Well, the farmer began to think, there are so many things I could buy. Why can't I buy them faster? So he went to the goose and he said, "One golden egg a day is not enough," he shouted at the goose. "I need to sell more, more, more. Tomorrow I want to see 2 golden eggs. No, 3. No, 4 golden eggs." The goose looked at him with tears in her eyes. But he did not find... Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. So how do you think the goose is feeling in this story? She looked at him with tears in her eyes. I'm thinking she's feeling pretty disappointed, okay? So the next day he went down to the goose, but he did not find 4 golden eggs the next day. He didn't find 3 or 2 or even 1. Instead, he found nothing. The goose was gone, and the farmer would never have a golden egg again. The moral of this story is to be happy with what you have. So let's talk about this. I really like the moral of this story. I think it teaches a really good lesson. But okay, so let's look for the big things that happen in the story. The first big thing that happened in our story, what did the farmer find? Remember, he was poor. He didn't have a lot of money, okay? He goes to find his goose, and he finds a golden egg. So this is something big that happens in our story, right? It's our first big event that happens here. So then the farmer does what? He takes the egg to the market, right? And he sells it for a lot of money that he is able to feed his family for a whole week. I have an arrow pointing because this is the event that changes the story, because it starts to make the farmer greedy. And that word greedy means he's starting to want more and more and more. So by him figuring out that he can sell these eggs and make enough money to feed his family, it changes the way he is in the story and makes him more greedy, okay? Then the farmer started to demand more eggs from the goose, right? And this changes the story. This also changes the story because what happens after he was yelling at the goose demanding more eggs? She gets really sad, doesn't she? And then she leaves. So the goose becomes sad and she left the farmer. So now the farmer can't get any more golden eggs. Now he's not going to get any more money. What is the moral of this story? So all of these big events that happen bring us to the lesson in the story of be happy with what you have. So in Seesaw today, you are going to be listening to a different story, and I want you to be able to tell me the main events or the big things that happen in the story that you're going to listen to in Seesaw. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Bye.